The Haval Jolion has quickly become one of the most talked about compact SUVs in recent years, combining affordability, sharp design, and impressive technology. But now, with the arrival of the 2026 Haval Jolion, many car lovers are asking what's new, what's improved, and is it worth upgrading from the 2025 model. In this video, we'll dive deep into the key differences, the new features, and what each version offers, so by the end you'll know exactly which Jolion suits you best. Starting with the design, the 2026 Jolion keeps the recognizable bold stance that made the 2025 model stand out, but it takes the styling up a notch. The front grille is larger and sharper, with a 3D chrome pattern inspired by Haval's latest global design language. The LED headlights are slimmer and more aggressive, now connected by a thin light bar across the front, giving it a more futuristic look. The rear design has also been refined, with reworked tail lamps and a more sculpted bumper. Compared to the 2025 model, which looks sporty and elegant, the 2026 Jolion looks more premium and high-tech, almost like it belongs in a higher segment. Moving to dimensions, both models are nearly identical in size, but the 2026 version is slightly longer, providing a bit more boot space and legroom in the rear seats. It's a subtle difference, but noticeable if you regularly carry passengers or luggage. Inside the cabin, the changes are even more significant. The 2025 Jolion already had one of the best interiors in its class, with soft touch materials, a large infotainment screen, and a clean layout. However, the 2026 Jolion takes things further. The dashboard now features a floating 14.6-inch touchscreen, replacing the previous 12.3-inch unit. The digital instrument cluster has also grown to 10.25 inches, offering sharper graphics and more customizable displays. Haval has updated the infotainment system with faster processing and improved voice control, which now understands natural speech commands. The gear selector has been redesigned into a more modern electronic shifter, and the steering wheel has touch-sensitive controls. Ambient lighting has been upgraded, and new two-tone color options make the interior feel more luxurious. The 2025 model still feels modern, but the 2026 cabin clearly aims for a more premium driving experience. Under the hood, both models continue to offer the familiar 1.5-liter turbocharged engine, but in the 2026 Jolion, Haval has refined it for smoother power delivery and slightly better fuel efficiency. It produces around 141 horsepower and 220 Nm of torque, paired with a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. However, there's also a new hybrid version available in some markets for 2026, combining a 1.5-liter engine with an electric motor for a total system output of around 190 horsepower. That makes it not only more powerful but also significantly more fuel efficient than the standard petrol variant. The suspension and steering have been retuned as well. The 2026 Jolion offers better stability at higher speeds and improved comfort over rough roads. It feels more refined than the 2025 version, which was already quite smooth but leaned a bit in corners. In terms of technology and safety, both models come loaded with advanced driver assistance systems, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and 360-degree cameras. But the 2026 Jolion adds a few upgrades, including enhanced lane centering, traffic jam assist, and a new driver attention monitor. The parking system has also been improved to include remote parking via smartphone app, something that wasn't available in the 2025 model. Another big improvement comes in connectivity. The 2026 Jolion introduces over-the-air software updates, allowing the car to receive system improvements and new features without visiting a dealership. Wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay are now standard, compared to wired connections on most 2025 trims. When it comes to pricing, Haval has kept things competitive. The 2026 Jolion costs slightly more, but the added technology and hybrid option justify the difference. The 2025 model remains a great value for money, especially if you prefer a traditional petrol setup and want to save some cash. So, which one should you buy if you're coming from an older SUV or value the latest tech and styling? The 2026 Haval Jolion is the clear choice. It feels fresher, smarter, and more refined. But if you find a good deal on the 2025 model, it's still an excellent SUV with strong performance and great comfort. In the end, both versions show how far Haval has come in just a few years, turning the Jolion into a serious contender in the compact SUV market. The 2026 model represents the next step toward the future, blending style, innovation, and efficiency in a way that continues to challenge the bigger brands. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this comparison, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more car reviews and updates right here on New Auto Hub, your home for the latest automotive insights and future tech on wheels.